Good morning, beautifuls. Thank you for joining me this morning, early morning. It is my favorite time of day when the night is dying and the day is birthing. There is something so magical in this place. And it's this time of day that I specifically wanted to do this video because I wanted to ask you in this quiet time of day, who are you? If I asked you to ask that question to yourself, who am I? What are some of the answers you think you'd give? And I'm sure there are many visions of what and who you are dancing around in your brain at this moment, in your mind. And yet, those are your experiences. And that is the first response we usually have. So, for example, if I say, who are you? The response might be, I am Sally. I am a 35-year-old woman. I am a mother of two. I am a nurse. I am. And yet, those are not who you are. Those are merely your experiences. Those are the things that you've been observing. And so today I wanted to talk about the practice of self-inquiry. I'm sure many of you have heard the terms enlightened, awakened, aware. And those terms are all referring to a state of realization, a state of awareness, understanding that I am aspect of who you are, the observer, and not on a cognitive, intellectual level. Yes, of course, we have to have that, but it's deeper than that. It is understanding on a cellular level that you are merely the, oh, those birds are going at it, that you are the observer, that you are sharing in these experiences, and yet you are not those experiences. And the ability to do that, or to understand this, allows for us to enjoy life at a completely different level. It allows us to understand that we are part of the whole, but we are not having to suffer as if we are that experience. And the easiest way to come to that awareness or that self-realization is, or the most direct way, is through self-inquiry. And that, of course, is short of having a near-death experience or a tragedy. And because I'm hoping that none of that happens to any of us, self-inquiry it is. So basically, self-inquiry is the practice where you, again, go to the stillness of a meditative state. And it is as simple as inquiring, asking the questions. And as you ask the question, who am I? Many things will try to surface. And of course, the ego will try to answer first, like, I am Bob, I am. But as you keep asking the question, as those ideas pop up, those thoughts of who's having those ideas, who are those ideas coming to? And if you're feeling uncomfortable about it, even if I'm observing the uncomfortableness, I can't possibly be the uncomfortableness, because it's like a knife trying to cut itself. It doesn't actually work. And so in this space of meditation, we would continue with our questioning. And some of those questions, to give you an example, would be like, my emotions are always changing. Does that mean that I am changing? Does that I am part of me that is always observing, does it stay constant? Does it go away? There's also questions you can ask in terms to show you that you are not your body. For example, if I lost my arm, that part of me that is experiencing life, is it different? Did it go away with my arm? And in essence, these questions will take you to an understanding. And again, beyond a cognitive understanding, a cellular understanding. I am so sorry for that noise. That you are not your body. You are not your emotions. You are not your thoughts or the experience. You are something much more vast, much more powerful, and that you are connected to that same aspect of me and of all of this. So I thank you so much for tuning in today. And until we speak again, please stay nourished, hydrated, and well rested.